Hey, what is going on? Welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at Theta. I do want to say that I'm not a financial advisor. You should do your own research before investing money into crypto. Now, if you haven't seen the previous Theta update, I would recommend you check that out before watching this one because I want to keep this one short and I'm not going to be repeating a lot of the stuff that I said in the previous video, and it does have some important information. So it's going to be in the top right hand corner of your video. Make sure to check that out. Now, jumping into the daily chart, I just want to remind you of our long-term targets. So we are looking at the 1.618 over here, sitting at $40, okay? So this is where I would be taking most of my profits out of Theta. Obviously, we can get overextended to the second fib level and to the 2.272 at $72 and $109 respectively. But, I would leave only a small bag of my Theta tokens to ride out that wave because one way or the other, we're coming back down, and I do think we're going to have a bear market because we've been having bear markets after each bull market, and people are starting to say that we're not going to have a bear market, that we're going to enter a super cycle and we're going to go up forever. And I'm not saying that that's not possible. I'm just saying that every bull market, people have been saying that, and every bull market, people have been wrong. So that's just my opinion. So I want to be taking profits, and I want to end up with profits by the end of the bull market so I can buy back in at the next bear market. So with that out of the way, we're jumping into the daily chart. Obviously, $15.83 is our previous all-time high, and that is our target from this swing high. Not swing high, that is our target from this inverse head and shoulders pattern, right? So right now we're approaching the golden ratio, and the golden ratio is sitting over here, as you can see on the fib, at $8.90. So the golden ratio is a very important level because it has the most resistance out of all the Fibonacci levels. And by breaking the golden ratio, the 0.618, you're almost guaranteeing yourself that you're getting to the previous swing high at least. So you want to get through the golden ratio. After that, you do have the 786, obviously, but the main thing is getting through the 0.618. Okay, so as you can see, the arrow points towards $15.83. That is one of our first targets. And we can get rejected over here from the golden ratio as well. So if you see yourself coming back to $8.90 and you see a little rollover, what you can expect is come back to the 0.5 at $7.43, or come back to this beige trend line that we have here, this horizontal. And we're going to take a look at those a bit closer on Binance in just a minute. But what you're doing is you're breaking resistance and you want to come back for support. So this would be nice entry points if you're looking to wait for those. And keep in mind, we can have a pullback at any time. We want to liquidate those over leveraged people out of the markets so that exchanges can have their nice paydays, and then we can move along with the markets nicely. So yeah, like I said, we can get rejected from the $8.94 and come back, and that would be healthy because we are coming back down for support. We're establishing support, and from there we can have our moves towards the upside. Now, from where we are right now in terms of percentage gains, if you're looking at $40, that's 410% gains, and I think that's fairly good for a project like Theta. And like I said, yeah, that's where I'll be taking profits. Now, if we take a look at the daily chart, as you can see, we've been hitting this level of resistance quite a few times already. We broke above it. We back tested it as support. We actually had 2 touches or 3 touches off of this level. And as you can see, we're doing very nicely over here. So obviously, we just don't want to lose this level over here. We just do not want to lose this support level. And if we hold support, obviously you're looking at moves towards the upside. If you're losing support, you're looking at targets towards the downside. Right now, we're not losing any sort of support. We're breaking resistance, so we're looking very bullish on Theta. Now, jumping into Binance, this is what I wanted to show you. So in the last video, I did give you this yellow resistance trend line that we've been rejected from just yesterday, I think. Or was it today? Yeah, I think we had a wick yesterday to the yellow trend line. So if you had that as a sell order, congratulations, you just made a nice little trade over here. So from that to here, and you could have bought back in like 6% cheaper. So you can see that we're hitting our head on these yellow resistance points, obviously, and we had the pink one over here, and we're actually breaking out of the pink trend line. And you can see that we had sort of a backtest of support over here already. So you broke out and kind of backtested it as support. So you could say that the backtest of support was complete, but I'm not saying that we can't roll over and come back into that pattern. So you can see I do have a little bit of a different fib setup over here from the swing high over here in October to the swing low in October as well. We are getting to the 1.618, and that's where we're sitting at currently. And our next target is $8.80, and that would be the second fib level, all right? So yeah, and after that, we're just going to look what the price does. I'm going to apply new fib levels as well. And actually, what we can do, obviously, is just apply a new fib level even right now. So this will be our swing low over here. And this will be our swing high. So as you can see, you made your way to the swing high. You came back down. You even bounced off the 0.5, but you hold the golden ratio, and now you're moving upwards and onwards. And you're looking at $9.65 over here at the 1.272. And the 1.272 is actually perfectly co-aligning with, well, almost perfectly with our inverse head and shoulders neckline, right? So you want to be breaking through the neckline, breaking through the 1.272, then you're in the target to $15 that we had just previously mentioned. And the 1.618 over here on this fib is sitting at $11.19. I do apologize. So overall, if you zoom out and you look at what the chart is doing, and it's telling you a story because you can see that you're winding and coiling up for a breakout. You're getting closer to the apex, and you can see that you've been suppressed by this trend line and by this trend line from both sides. And what this does, you know, you get a breakout then, and that's just simple as it is. You break resistance, you're actually gonna fly, I think, on Theta, because you still haven't broken out of this horizontal. Bitcoin Cash, BNB, all those projects are breaking out of their horizontal resistance lines, and we're just waiting for Theta to do that in the next couple of days, unless we have a pullback. If we do have a pullback, I would look at $7.30 as a nice buying opportunity over here, because that would be the golden ratio, and I would expect that to hold as support. Obviously, if we had like a nice 25% correction pullback, then I would look at $6.21 at the 0.236 over here, because we may have a bit of a nasty correction in the coming days. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it for Theta, guys. Let me jump into the oscillators real quick over here. So pretty much the same picture over here. We're not losing support. The MACD is doing well. We did get our bullish cross with that's your confirmation, and you've seen the appreciation in price we get with that. Now, as you can see here, the Stochastic Rsi is going absolutely crazy, because we can't even, decide where we want to go. Do we want to go up? Do we want to go down? So it's constantly changing. So yeah, right now it seems like we are on our way to the top. We haven't had any trend reversals yet. If we do have a trend reversal, you're coming back down. So yeah, I'm going on for too long. I do apologize. Wanted to keep this video short. Make sure to check out the Telegram chat. Make sure to check out the Discord server. A lot of great TA and news over there. And make sure to check me out on Patreon. Join the HaZeeq Crypto Club. And make sure to check me out on Twitter. That's pretty much it. Thank you for watching. If I missed out anything on the charts, do let me know down below in the comment section. Peace out.